Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video. As you guys know, yesterday the demo debuted for the new Zombies game, Back for Blood, and it's kind of a spiritual successor to a game that came out, I guess maybe like 10 years ago, called Left 4 Dead. It's a pretty fun game. It's kind of an open world slash kind of campaign or linear campaign where you're going through a couple areas of the map and stuff like that. And like I said, the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, and there was a Left 4 Dead 2, I believe. Not exactly sure if there's a Left 4 Dead 3, but this is pretty much, I guess, just going to go for the first or connect to the first game, maybe the second game. And it's going to tie in with Call of Duty Zombies, more specifically Black Ops 2 Zombies and Transit Green Run. Because there is a backstory, and you can kind of tell already. So the backstory is, I think it was told by Jimmy Zelensky, who made Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 Zombies, and he was the one who wanted Transit, or was the director at the time when Transit came out. He created what's now known as the Victis crew, and at the time he modeled or wanted Black Ops Zombies to be modeled after Left 4 Dead. That's why Transit was the first open world campaign, because it was supposed to mimic, I guess, or be similar or grab inspiration from Left 4 Dead. At the time, I believe Left 4 Dead was the most popular zombies game at the time. And as you can see right away, I mean, this is stuff that maybe some people know. Like I said, it was already known, and the information was already out there. If you watch some old YouTube videos, maybe go on some maybe Reddit post or Google some stuff, you'll find out that it's no secret that Jimmy modeled the Transit crew and Transit Green Run itself after Left 4 Dead, but they just ran out of time, and the rumor is about console constraints and stuff like that. And I guess Treyarch and Call of Duty weren't really experienced too well in a big open world campaign for zombies. So they kind of scrapped the idea. We're kind of left with like only 20% of what Green Run and Transit was supposed to be. And as you can tell, a lot of it is mimicked off of Left 4 Dead. I don't know what the time frame is, if it's like a couple years after Left 4 Dead came out. But the girl in the Left 4 Dead crew, which is here, her name is Zoe. And as you can see, the colors and everything, that's who Misty was modeled after. And the guy with the red tie is who Marlton was modeled after. And this is going to probably be more like a video for the devs from both Call of Duty and Treyarch, and then the devs from Left 4 Dead. Because they're going to be more similar or familiar with this information than most people. Like I said, the unfortunate truth is not that many people do research, and if you're watching one of the big zombie YouTubers, the fact is a lot of them just kind of slap a video together, put some kind of fake news, fake information in there, maybe some real stuff, and they kind of make a video out of it. But if you did your research, like I said, and you go on Reddit, you Google some stuff, or you watch some old videos, you'll find out that it's, again, no secret that the Transit crew was modeled after the Left 4 Dead crew, and the whole Transit Green One was supposed to be similar to that. It just didn't work out for Treyarch. They ran out of time. It was too big of a undertaking, I guess, for Treyarch to kind of pull it off. So they pretty much scrapped everything. Like literally, we got maybe 10, 15, 20% of what the final product was. Of course, now in the year 2021, we have Outbreak and Cold War, and it's supposed to kind of be almost its own spiritual successor to Transit and Green Run and stuff like that. Not sure if we'll ever see Green Run hand for sight in Cold War or in Call of Duty. I think it maybe just still have like leave like a sour taste in Treyarch's mouth, that maybe they don't want to dip their toes back into that. So they just kind of, you know what, we're just going to move forward from there. So here again is Zoe, who is the female protagonist in Left 4 Dead, and here's Misty. You can see the colors and the style, the belt's even the same, or similar style. Obviously, Misty was a bit more adult-like and for a more adult crowd in Black Ops 2. Then they toned it down in Black Ops 4. So this is kind of where the Easter egg kind of came. I mean, that stuff I knew about, but it's kind of nice to see that the Back for Blood devs are now reversing it and paying homage or respects to the Transit Victis crew, because the new character in Back for Blood is this guy Hoffman, who is supposed to now be, and it's cool that everything is almost like in a whole big universe in itself. Even though I know that they're just like paying homage to each other and paying respects. I don't know, and I probably should have did some research myself. I don't know if any of the old Treyarch devs are now working for the studio that made Back for Blood. I don't know off the top of my head also who the studio is. But this is all from their website. It's probably on here somewhere. But again, if you see Hoffman, he is supposed to be paying respects or mimicking or being modeled after Stuhlinger, who is from the Call of Duty series, who both of them were modeled after John Goodman's character in The Big Lebowski. So that's another Easter egg that not that many people know, but it is out there. It's not anything that I solved. I solved it on my own, but I wasn't the first one to solve it. There were people before me that solved it. So you can see the way that he's cocking the gun, that it mimics the way that John Goodman's character cocked the gun in The Big Lebowski, which is a pretty amazing scene. You should probably Google this bowling alley scene. It's probably the funniest scene in the whole movie, and probably in a lot of movie. It's probably going to be in the top 5 funniest scenes in a movie. So this guy Hoffman is paying respects to Stuhlinger, and he's also paying respects to John Goodman's character. And another reason too, and this is what I'm saying, like if Treyarch ever decides to tip their toe back into, Transit, Green Run, Victis, Broken Earth, that stuff, the bowling alley is in Green Run, and they should open up the bowling alley, have us be able to bowl, or do something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. And that's another reason why there's a bowling alley in town in Green Run, which I probably should have had that in here, but I forgot to. So it's pretty cool. And there's Easter eggs like this that, like, if you're on the fence, like, oh, maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't play Back for Blood. When I see Easter eggs like this, I'm like, that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna, play it now, like, kind of like a thank you. I'm gonna give them a lot of time to play for it, or play the game. So it's good when they put Easter eggs in that, because if you're a fan of something, like, oh wow, that's the coolest Easter egg, and now it's gonna kind of win you over as a fan, I guess is what I'm basically saying. Like if you're on the fence and you see now some Transit Victis Treyarch Easter eggs in there, and now they're gonna win you over as a fan, which is awesome. Um, there are some technical issues with the beta and the demo, but otherwise it's a really good demo, and it gets tough. I mean, the first couple worlds, I guess I'll call it, or areas are pretty easy, but then it gets pretty tough when you get to like the bridge. I think this is George Washington Bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Again, this is some clip that they had on their website, I believe, and this is what Stuhlinger now looks like in and this is Stuhlinger here on the right hand side. I probably made these out of order, but this is the character Goodman who pays homage to Stuhlinger. And the other Easter egg is you now see Misty's flannel shirt that this girl, I forgot her name, is wearing. There's probably more Easter eggs in here, but here's another Misty Easter egg here, and you can see Misty's signature look is the flannel shirt. So that's pretty awesome that they put all these Easter eggs in there. Again, if they're trying to win you over, it's definitely going to work, because now it's like, wow, I really want to play. I can't wait for the game. And it's going to be on Game Pass. Not that I'm like promoting Game Pass and get paid to promote it, but it's pretty awesome too. That's going to be free for if you have Xbox Game Pass. So again, there's Stuhlinger, there's Misty, like an Easter egg for Misty, the flannel shirt. So I'm kind of curious now. I'll do my own research to find out if some of the old Treyarch devs are working for the studio, or they're just paying respects to the Victis crew. And again, here's Stuhlinger, but this is the older Black Ops 4 version, whereas this one here is the Black Ops 2 version. And he was being controlled or influenced, I guess, by Richtofen to go look for the Chronorium. And it goes. I mean, I don't want to go too much off topic, but I'm going to touch on it real quickly. I said this to a lot of the Treyarch devs. Like, I love that other studios appreciate your games more than your own like fan base. Let's say, for them to create a game and put like Stuhlinger and Misty in there, or pay respects to them, it just shows how great of a fan base they have. Not necessarily toxic zombie YouTubers that just destroyed the zombies mode for Treyarch. Like a lot of this Victis stuff could have continued, but once they do anything, like a lot of the Treyarch zombie YouTubers just piss all over the game, and then their fans start pissing all over the game. So I just hope that Treyarch Call of Duty Activision learns to ignore the toxic fans. And the crazy part is a lot of them, they fly out to Los Angeles. Like, how do you spend all that money for hotel and flight and probably spending money for people to promote your game, but all they're doing is pissing all over your game to their millions of subscribers and fans? I know it's not good to judge people. Everybody has their own faults, but it just blows my mind that a studio, a multi-billion-dollar studio, would fly people out to just piss all over their game, to then go back and make dozens of videos that piss all over the game. So this shows that there's real fans out there, that appreciate all the games and modes that Treyarch does. Um, and it just blows my mind. And I know I shouldn't be judging because of uh, people knew my daily life, they'd probably judge me and stuff like that. I know it's not cool to like point fingers because everybody has their own faults, and one of Call of Duty Activision's biggest faults, if not the biggest fault, is sending flying people out that piss all over the game and spend all that money on them, promoting their channels for them, growing their channels to over 1 million subscribers, and then those same people just pump out dozens of videos that piss all over the Ether story and the Chaos story. So for me to see like Call of Duty Easter eggs in other studios, it just makes me feel a lot better that there's actually good people out there, not just like toxic 20-year-old zombie YouTubers that just piss all over everything, just because they need to cash in and make money off views. And the more toxic your video is, the more views you're gonna get. So it's really nice, and that's what I'm saying. It's all about winning you over a fan. That Back for Blood put the little or put these Treyarch Zombies Easter eggs in there, paying homage or respects to Green Run, Transit, Black Ops 2, and stuff like that. And there's a lot of games coming out in the fall that's paying respects and homage to the old Call of Duty games, which is awesome. I think more studios need to do that, because I feel bad for Treyarch and Call of Duty, how their own fans just like crap all over the game. Again, so I'm gonna probably hop on to the beta and play a couple more, but it is pretty awesome to see how they're keeping everything in the kind of the old same whole like universe, which is pretty awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully, it didn't confuse people, but you can kind of research this stuff on your own, to kind of get more in depth of it. I'll see you guys later.